Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out. I wanted to talk about this topic because I found it actually somewhat humorous. You know, I was laughing when I read this. All right, Anime Tweets had it posted up. Other places had it posted up as well, saying Netflix has officially surpassed Crunchyroll as the #1 anime streaming service in major countries. And I was like, what is this supposed to mean? Is this a flex of some sort? All right. Are y'all trying to say that Netflix is now the kings of anime? Is that what's going on? Like, why would I care about this, number one? But then number two, it's probably not even true, okay? If you want to talk about what's the #1 way that most people get anime, man, I had said this, make no mistake, piracy is beating both of them, all right? Piracy probably beats Netflix and Crunchyroll combined, all right, by a lot. Yo, man, it's like the Straw Hats and the Jack Sparrows, man. They got it running, man. Like, don't even trip, all right? Piracy is running laps around both of these cats. But, I mean, I thought it was interesting because it's like, this isn't really a flex. If you think about it, man, Netflix should be beating Crunchyroll if they got any anime on there at all right? Netflix got more subs than everybody, all right? I had Googled this. What is the Netflix subscriber count versus Crunchyroll, all right? And look at this, man. Netflix has 325 million total subscribers compared to Crunchyroll's roughly 17 million subscribers, all right? This isn't even like 10 to 1. This is damn near 20 to 1. So for every one Crunchyroll sub, there's 20 Netflix subs, okay? It's ridiculous. It's not even a fair comparison. It's not apples to apples, you know? Not only that, man, like if you go to Netflix or if you go to Crunchyroll, man, you're going to find more anime than you find over on Netflix, all right? Says here, Crunchyroll has 1,300 series and movies, while Netflix has a smaller curated selection, generally reported to be under 400 titles, often closer to roughly 160 to 200 series. That's it, okay? So it's almost the flip reverse of the subscribers, all right? You're getting way more with Crunchyroll, all right, than you're getting with Netflix. Now, look, I could care less how people watch their anime, man. If you watch Netflix, if you watch Crunchyroll, if you're a pirate, I don't care. If you're having fun and you're enjoying your anime, so be it. Enjoy it, whatever, all right? Name is somewhere looking at me like, oh, DA, you're not pirating everything? Like, no, I'm not pirating, all right? Look, Pirate Nation. That's what name is a part of. You're part of Pirate Nation, all right? But look, man, this is how I look at it, man. Like, anime is for the world, okay? Anime is for the world. If Netflix is your, streaming service of choice, it probably means you're a noob, all right? It probably means you just got started in the game, all right? And now it's like, hey, man, this is the Netflix platform, which I do have to say has a very easy to use, user base, all right? Or user interface, all right? But yeah, they got pretty much all the poppin' anime that you've heard of, okay? All the big time anime, Frieren right there, all right? Inuyasha, all right? You got that. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. What else you got here, man? You got a lot of top dog anime, all right? JJK, obviously, you got Black Clover right there. All right, shit, I keep skipping. Maybe I need to skip down. Sports anime. I like how they have this thing kind of segmented off. All right, you got your sports anime dubbed in English. Adventure anime, obviously One Piece, My Hero, Naruto. See, look, if you're just starting out and you're a newbie and you're like, yeah, man, my friends keep trying to get me into anime, but I don't really want to buy a whole streaming service just to watch anime. Oh, my service that I already have, Netflix, it got all that stuff. All right. It's like, because Netflix got everything, man. It got movies, it got TV shows, it got, comedy specials. All right, Netflix has live sports. It has everything you could possibly want to watch. It has documentaries, and it has anime. And so it's like, all right, man, I have Netflix for all of this other stuff that I watch. Oh, it has anime too? Sure, I'll jump in here and I'll watch some anime on Netflix. But if you're like a real one, like if you're a real anime head, all right, man, I've graduated past Netflix, okay? I've watched all the big popular series that they have, Shield Hero, Castlevania, Dragon Ball, all right? Vinland Saga, Frieren again, all right? I've watched all of these big dogs, okay? Now I need to step my game up, all right? What's out there? It's like, oh, okay, well, you got Crunchyroll, all right? And Crunchyroll, again, a lot of the same series, all right? And I like this little interface myself because you could go straight to a category, all right? You can go to sign in, shoujo, shonen, slice of life, sports, supernatural, all right, fantasy. And you can just say, all right, man, what's the poppin' fantasy series that I want to dig into, okay? And again, you see Frieren's there, Inuyasha's on there, all right? Attack on Titan, but see, you got a lot more, all right? Isekai, Office Worker, all right? Otherworld, like, you're not going to find Otherworld's books depend on the bean counter. You're not going to find this anime on Netflix, okay? All right, you're not going to find this type of stuff on Netflix. So you got to go to Crunchyroll or, you got to go out here and Straw Hat Luffy this shit, if you want to watch it. You know, so to me, it doesn't really make a difference, you know, how you watch anime. And if Netflix has passed it up because it's got way more people than anybody else, all right? Again, when you go over here and look at it, man, 325 compared to 17 million. Yeah, it's, oh yeah, leads in market share, all right, for anime, according to stories. Yeah, no shit. Like, of course it's going to lead in market share. It would be stupid if it didn't, all right? I saw Dextero had posted it up. Netflix overtakes Crunchyroll as an anime streaming platform in most countries. And yeah, it even says it right here. Where is it at? Yeah, like 15 countries. They measured 15,000 people across 15 countries to measure anime viewing habits worldwide. Netflix leads anime streaming in most major markets. In major markets, all right? That means they're talking to 15,000 people. They went to 15 countries only. You know, most of these were the United States, UK, Germany, so, you know, Europe, and then Brazil. And they're saying, yeah, man, you know, Netflix is number one. Okay? Netflix is number one. That puts it ahead of Crunchyroll, which has traditionally been seen as the go-to destination for dedicated anime fans, thanks to its large library and simulcast releases. But then I think, again, man, you have all the global subscribers, all right? All right? All the global subscribers, and it said more than half of those global subscribers now watch anime. But how deep diving are they going into their anime? All right, everything is probably, again, these surface level animes, you know, 160 to 200 series. That's it. You know, and again, that's fine. I have a problem with that. But again, once you graduate past that and you're going on to second grade, it's like, oh, they don't really got like all of the other shit that my buddies be talking about. I need to go find it somewhere else. And where are you going to go? Oh, you're going to be going over here. You know, you're going to put your eye patch on. All right. And it's like, all right, let's get it cracking, man. I got my eye patch. All right. I got my straw hat and I'm ready to watch some anime, some other anime that's out there, you know, or you could go to Crunchyroll, which again has about 1,300 series, which is, in my opinion, for me, all right, for the DA, that works out fine. You know, I've had to straw hat a couple of things, but for the most part, for the vast majority of stuff that I watch, Crunchyroll, High Dive kind of covers it. You know, there might be a series out there that I would have to go to my nephew and be like, yo, Neff, hey, how do I watch this? You know, but ultimately, I think most fans all over the world are pretty much serviced by both of these studios or both of these streaming services, Crunchyroll and Netflix, you know. So yeah, it was just kind of a weird one. I don't know if this was supposed to be a flex or something. It was a weird flex if that's what it was. And then mostly people were like this guy here, I thought this was hilarious, as the number one legal anime streaming service. Exactly. All right. Exactly. This guy Velocity said, we don't know no Netflix, even Crunchyroll doesn't stream all. We know the greatest, but there's no need to name them. They are those that shall not be named. And this that knowing smile, like, we know. All right. We know. And then look, people hate Crunchyroll, man. Crunchyroll sucks anyway. It's unbelievable that pirated sites have faster release times than Crunchyroll, which is a paid subscription. I'm a premium user. So this is somebody that owns Crunchyroll, a premium user. And I still see clips on my timeline before they can hit Crunchyroll's platform. Yeah, Crunchyroll has to fix some things for sure. All right. And we got into the whole piracy conversation. You can check the last video on that. We talked about it, and I think there's pros and cons. Real talk. I think there's pros and cons, but I think it's a system that needs to be fixed. You know, like he's talking about here with Crunchyroll not getting shit out there on a timely basis. I think that's a problem. All right. I think that the way that the compensation and all of that, that's a model that's going to come back and bite some of these studios and some of these anime artists in the ass in a minute. All right. Manga, that's a whole different matter, right? It's a whole different matter. Manga is a little bit more tricky. But I think with anime, I think this is a system that they can absolutely fix and make sure that the animators and everybody involved is being well compensated. I know what y'all gonna say in the comment. Oh, they're getting compensated because they get paid ahead of time. Yeah, but what happens once Crunchyroll is like, I can no longer make money off of this little niche thing because everybody's pirating it. So no, I'm not gonna buy that anime that you guys just made. No, I'm not gonna buy it, or I'm gonna pay less for it. All right, I'm gonna pay less for it because I know it's gonna get pirated and nobody's really coming to Crunchyroll to watch it. The more and more piracy becomes a thing, less and less people are watching Crunchyroll and Netflix and High Dive and all of them. And then pretty soon, that's just less money. All right, free is not good. You know, I know the arguments, but free is not good. But that's another story for another day. I just thought this was funny, man. Netflix, look, man, it is what it is, man. You know, I don't like Netflix any more than some of y'all do. you know, but it is a major streaming service a lot of us have to watch because, you know, we got stuff like, you know, channels that we got to take care of. But look, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I think Netflix beating Crunchyroll is not a big whoop. Like I said, it's not even a one-to-one comparison. They're not competing directly in the same field as Crunchyroll is, you know. It's like, yeah, you got like some anime out there. Crunchyroll has more anime. And then the pirate sites is like, bro, we beat both of them. All right. Hands down, and it's not even funny. All right. Anyway, look, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Let me know what service do you watch if you watch either one of them, or are you a straw hat? All right. And again, I have no judgment on anybody. All right. I'm not on anybody's side when it comes to this stuff. I'm on the side of the fans, always and forever. I'm always going to be on the side of the fans. And what works for you, hey, it's fine by me. All right. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.